How's it going, guys? Gabe here from RC Cincy, and today I'm gonna do a quick little unboxing and a little review and test drive in the house, and then I'm gonna fly the drone indoors and fly it outside as well. I'm gonna try different surfaces with this. Typically, honestly, I don't buy air hogs or stuff like this. Honestly, I looked at it a while back and it was like $30 for this, and at the time I thought it was pretty cool, but I didn't want to spend 30 on it. I didn't think it was worth $30. So it's been a while since I've seen it. I was gonna buy it for me and the nephew to play, and recently I was at Target just yesterday and I look over and I see this, and the price of it is amazing. It's normally $30 and now it's only $14.99, so it's half price, which is amazing. This is definitely worth $15. It performs well. The only thing I did was charge it to make sure it can charge, and then made sure that it worked. I just quickly hit the throttle while not flying, but on the hover mode, and it was quick, so it seemed like it would be a lot of fun. So I'm excited to do this unboxing slash review on this. So basically, this is the packaging. I think I actually slipped in the box upside down. It just basically has a picture of the vehicle. Well, not a picture, it has a cutout, and it shows the vehicle right here, which is basically the hovercraft that says Hyper Drift Drone. So, not sure what the 1 and 2 is about yet. I haven't really checked out the controls. It says High Speed Racer. So it has a detachable stunt drone and 2-in-1. Drone power, I guess that's what powers the hovercraft itself. It doesn't say too much more about it. It says super tough frame built with crash resistant materials, structurally engineered for safety, strict safety testing, 4 channels, drive in every direction. It just tells you what's inside the content of the box. Here is a picture of what it looks like. So when you have the drone onto the hovercraft, it looks like that. Has a little guard on it to protect it, which is nice. And this little hovercraft basically weighs nothing. It is fast. And then you can also fly it as a drone. I'm sure these protectors can come off. I don't know if they're designed to come off, but I'm sure you can cut them off or pop them off one way or another. That's pretty much what the box looks like. So let's get into the unboxing. So these are all the contents you get. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of go by one. So I'm just gonna start out with the instructions themselves. They're pretty decent. So I got a little bit of water right here. I was by the kitchen when I opened this. It just tells you how to replace the props. It tells you which each function does. So I do, okay. So the 1 is the beginner mode. On the controller, I'll kind of show you like so. 1 is the beginner mode. 2 is the advanced mode. I guess that's faster speed. Speed stunt button. So I guess maybe that's if you want to do flips, I would imagine. Just basic throttle. It is non-altitude hold, so you have to control the throttle on that. It did not say anything about the other buttons. Anti-spin adjust. So these are just basically trim buttons right here on this part of the controller. These are trim buttons in each direction. This is beginner mode, that's advanced mode, and this says this is stunt and speed button. So wherever that is, that's just your basic controls for the controller. It shows you which way they should turn and where they belong at. It just shows you how to charge it in the computer, how to install the batteries. What else? Just which each function, you know, which each control does what. That sucks that these come apart. So forth, so on, like that, how to adjust it, and then that's pretty much it, and then a couple other safety things. It's simple to charge, so there's your instructions. I set that to the side. You also get this card right here. It says problems, questions, do not return to store. It tells you North America, where to call at. It has an Ireland number, a France number, it has the website. So I guess troubleshooting your parts or anything like that, or service, you call this number. That's pretty cool. And this small bag was actually the charger as well. I'll just have it off to the side. You get 4 props, 2 blue, 2 black. So I guess that's you know. Sorry, I didn't. My fiance came home. I didn't unlock the door. Sorry, sweetie. I forgot. So you get 4 props, 2 black, 2 blue. I guess the front ones and the back ones. Make sure you look at the props because I'm sure it has a left one and a right one. And let's see. You also have the charger right here. This is the Air Hogs charger. It has a small little prong adapter, which actually plugs into the drone, or the drone actually. So we went through the props. Next is the controller. It's pretty simple. Your throttle, that's non-altitude hold. Your adjustments, your I guess your roll and pitch. Well, yeah, roll and pitch, and then your yaw, and then your throttle. This is supposed to be your stunt speed button, and then this is beginner. Number 1's beginner. Number 2 is advanced. I guess it's flies better or faster or something. I haven't quite figured it out yet, which I'm going to. And then the hovercraft itself is pretty amazing. Sorry, I nudged the stand. It looks cool. There is a green version. This is the blue one. Now let's look at the hovercraft itself. You can see the cutouts for the air to kind of go through it here. And then it has this fin. So when you only turn one side of the blade to the other, it has it turn and everything. This is very, very light. It's hollow. So it's pretty cool looking actually. I do like the blue. It also has a green one. It says Air Hogs on the side. It's really, really light, so it'd be fast. And then here's the drone itself. It's just a small drone. Kind of reminds me of the Vihawk I used to have. It's blue. It has that blue cage on it. I'm pretty sure you can remove the cage. I don't know the details as far as, now it has a little green arrow. That's the one you put down onto the, clip it in, facing, this green arrow has to face down for the vehicle to drive properly. Has your black and blue blades on there. It does have an off and on switch. It's really, really small. You have to be careful. It's right there. Right on top of the connector that you plug in to charge it. I cannot see the milliamp of the battery, or it doesn't say it. Nope, it doesn't say it. There is a small battery single cell in there. I don't know how many milliamps it is. What else? It says Air Hogs on it. It's blue. That's pretty much it. This is just a small little micro drone. So I'll set that over here. So that's pretty much everything content wise. The next thing I was gonna do is basically first apply it in the, I'm gonna use it in the hover mode, and then I'm going to, sorry, it's hard to see those items. I'm gonna put it in hover mode, and then I'm going to try it on the tile floor. I'm gonna try it on the carpet in there, and then I might do some tests outdoors as well, and then I'm gonna fly it indoors. So I might do the outdoors test later or something else, maybe when my nephew's here. So here we go. I'm just gonna basically push the chair to the side. Let me pick it up, not drag it. And then I'm just gonna run it. I'm gonna set the tripod in here, and I'm just gonna run it back and forth for you guys and kind of show you the speeds. I guess I could leave it up. I guess it's not that big of a deal. You can see, hopefully you can see it pretty well. So you simply grab the controller and the drone. Remember, you want to put the green arrow down. You want to clip it in. It clips in, which holds the drone into place onto the hovercraft. There's a little switch. Obviously, you want to turn on the switch of the drone first, like any toy grade. It has red lights there. It has blue lights on the other side. You can see them flashing right there. You want to set it down on a flat surface. Sorry, I want to set it over here so you can see it. Then you want to turn on your controller. It's flashing, throttle up, down, locked on. I'm going to go ahead and have it in rate 1. And then here we go. Wow, that is fast. Oh, wow. That's only rate 1 as well. So let me put this back on here. That is fast. Oh, that's how you turn. So it's throttle and then turning. Okay, I got it now. It is so easy. Is that reverse? Oh, I wrecked it. right there. You have to watch the throttle. I do like the guard a lot for it, even though this isn't holding really, really tight. What you might have to do is kind of bend these in, watch not to break them. So basically, it's a little bit tighter around the drum. There we go. Set it back on here, and then here we go. It's kind of tricky. You only use your right stick to control it, and then the throttle. So once you get the speed you want, you could just drive it around. And then you got reverse. Do you have reverse? That's a good question. Let's see if we have reverse. No, we do not have reverse. Because the drum blades do not reverse. So you do not have reverse. Let me clip that back on here. You kind of need more room because this thing is fast. Look at that. That's full speed. Wow. That is fast. This thing is a rocket. Oh, he's going to love this thing. This little cage on the drone and this being so light, it's going to be hard to break. I just hit it full throttle against the... Oops, I'm backwards. So let's do that a little closer so you guys can see it. Okay, so this is no throttle, this is just left and right. There's your left. There's your right. There's forward. Oh, so forward does not work. This is your forward, your throttle. What does y'all do? Anything? Nope, y'all does not do anything. So it basically is controlled, you know, with left and right, and then throttle, which is your forward. So you just have left and right and forward. It is extremely fast. That's not even barely half throttle. That thing is wicked fast and fun. A kid will honestly have a blast with this. I'm having a blast with it. I don't know why it was clearance. Maybe it sat there for a while. This is older stock. But this thing is a blast. Maybe they have a new one come out or something, or a different one. Because this thing is wicked. I mean, it's so fast. And it has to be 2.4 gigahertz because I didn't see a frequency or anything like that. So it might be 2.4 gigahertz, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's put it in rate 2. Or hit number 2, which is advanced. Oh my goodness, it's even faster. It's literally even faster in number 2. I don't know if the controls are more touchier or what, but it felt like it was faster. I don't know what the stunt button does yet. Let's see. Huh. So let's do this while we're moving. So let's give it a little bit of throttle and hit this up. Oh, that is your rates and speed if you hold them. We're now in rate 3. We were never in rate 3. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. This thing is so fast. Let me change the angle a little bit and lower it. This thing is incredibly fast. It performs crazy. I'm having so much fun with this. And for it to be discounted, sorry I'm moving it a lot. I'm just trying to give you a lower angle so you kind of see it a little better. It is incredible. Honestly, I know the lighting isn't the greatest, I apologize. But there we go, let me push this one, set it down. There we go. Let's hit some speed. That's not even, I couldn't even go full throttle. This thing is nuts. On asphalt, I'm sure it's fast and fun. On the street, it's probably a rocket. Yeah. It is crazy. It is so much fun. I can imagine the drone's a blast too. Let's go ahead and turn around on carpet. Give you guys a glimpse of the performance and the speed on the carpet. So here we go. It's a little bit slower, but it's still fast. I don't know if it got stuck or what. Yeah, it's kind of dragging on carpet, you can see it. It does much better on the smoother carpet. The carpet's really thick, it'll have a harder time. The best has to be tile or laminated floors. This thing is a rocket, okay? So let's do a quick flight test. I'm just gonna do a quick flight test. I'm gonna set it right here, kind of point it up, and I'll try to fly in this designated area. Here we go. Setting it down, and no, that's a flip button. I don't think that's the speed. I think 1 and 2 is the speed. Yeah, okay. So here's the drone. Flies really well. Okay, so that is a flip button. Your shoulder stunt button is a flip button. Hopefully I'm in the shot. It is pretty quick. It isn't a slow drone or anything by any means. The throttle punch is lacking a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not like a really, really crazy throttle punch. But it flies around well. I mean, I can see a kid having fun. That cage is probably a lot of its way. If you took this cage off, I think it would be faster. I think it would be more enjoyable. I don't see the lights flashing yet. I feel like the battery is going low, like it's not even able to lift up hardly. Oh, now this fan can create a problem. I can tell you that right now. So, I should have had that fan on. Sorry, I had a ceiling fan on. That's creating the wind. It could push it down, so I never thought of that. We're in rate 2. There's a flip. Now what's cool about that cage is it kind of, let's see if I wreck. Yeah, the throttle's like pretty much dead. The battery's pretty much dead now because it doesn't even want to take off the ground. Like, let's wreck intentionally into this wall. I need to get it high enough so actually. There, right? It does not roll over. It will not roll all the way over with the cage. Oh, it rolled over that time. So I guess you could give it throttle and then it kind of rolls back over and lands like this once you let go of the throttle. This cage is really, really protective. It's bouncy. Really, really bouncy. The lights aren't flashing yet. Red for the back, blue for the front. The lights aren't flashing, but you can tell the battery's pretty much dead because it's not. Huh, that's weird. Now it's flying pretty well. There we go. And the trims do work. It was going really badly forward, now it's not doing it, or backwards, and it's not doing it anymore. But you can see the power, it just isn't there. And maybe the battery's low, because I did fly around a lot in there. I don't know, but it's like barely getting off the ground. But I think I did go over a carpet, pretty much throttling, full throttle the whole time. I flew in there, I drove around in there as well. So, let's see. I could see this lasting a really long time on your hardwood floors. I think you could have a blast on that. Let's go ahead and put it back on the hovercraft. Set it down. Sure, we're ready to. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can drive this for quite a while on a, oh wow, the sliding is probably the best feature. You can like, I didn't do it that time, kind of did it there. Yeah, the battery, it has like no lift. It just has a little bit of turn that way and that way. It has like no more throttle response. See the throttle? Didn't break. So that's a little bit left and right. It's unusual that the lights aren't flashing. You would think like a light or something would be flashing, indicating, wait a minute. Yes, the back ones stay solid, the front ones flash. So that's your indicator right there. The back ones do not flash. So that's your indicator that the battery is low, that it was barely taking off, but it still had enough punch to kind of drive around. I tell you what, this thing is a hit in my opinion. Where else can you spend, what else can you spend 15 bucks on that a kid that does not know how to fly a drone can basically drive it fast and fun on tile and laminated floor. This cage is so protective. I mean, I wrecked this really, really hard into like cabinets and walls, and there's not even a mark on it. You can't even tell I wrecked it. A kid would have a blast with this. I'm having a blast with it. I could honestly say that. This is a lot of fun. It does require, I don't think I mentioned this. Let me turn this off. Hold it. It does require 2 AAA batteries. The first one will slide in, then you just put in the last one screw right there. Did not come with a screwdriver or anything like that. I don't see anywhere in the box that says 2.4 gigahertz, honestly. The model. No, I don't see. I think this is 2.4 gigahertz. I'm almost positive it is. Let's do a quick glance at the side. 4-way, 4 multi-channel, controller, blah, blah, blah. It does not say 2.4 gigahertz anywhere, but I'm almost positive it is. High-speed hovercraft, it is fun and fast. Just requires 2 AAA batteries. This thing is fun. I probably wouldn't pay 30 bucks, but for $14.99, you'd be crazy not to buy that, honestly. There's all the contents. No props has come off. I've wrecked it really hard. I will charge it and kind of fly with a full battery of flying just to see how it performs. Hopefully it has a little more power than what it did. I did drain it quite a bit. So it's probably not going to perform, the same when you already drive around and do donuts. It does almost kind of like drift if kind of give it throttle and then hit the side. It kind of almost drifts like it's trying to catch itself and like hooks it, It's really fun. It's fast. Racing would be a blast. It's almost worth, getting 2 of them for 30 bucks. Yeah, that's definitely worth it. Maybe a little over 30, obviously with taxes, but they do have the green one. I'm positive of that. I chose the blue one. Yeah, so speed powered by drone. So this thing is really cool. It does drift. It's called a Hyper Drift Drone by Air Hogs. It is discounted, or it's on clearance at Target. I don't know the other stores. It might be 30, so watch for that. I'm sure there's a Target. Most of you guys' areas, if you live in the United States of America, there's typically a Target around. I would go there and see if it's on clearance. If not, wait a little longer. And the minute it gets on clearance, I'd recommend buying one of these. I don't recommend too many things, but this has been a blast. Honestly, all the things I've got, none of them has really been like a total failure. Like, they all work. They're all fun. Some are better than others. If you enjoy it and you have fun with it, that's the most important part. But for this price, I think it's well worth it. I think the nephew is going to have a blast with this. For me, it was a lot of fun, especially the driving part. The drone was lacking. The power, honestly, was probably the only con. Maybe because I drained it so much, and this is the first charge. So I'll do another charge. I'll fly it indoors, and then I'll run it on the asphalt and other surfaces, see where you get the best speed at, and if you can run it outside as well. I don't know if you could run it on water. I don't think this will float. This will probably sink. That'd be cool if this could float, but yeah, it'd probably sink, and then it'd ruin the drone once it got wet. So, but yeah, wood. Oh yeah, wood would be pretty good. But these little tile floors did well as well. So it was a lot of fun showing you guys this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like. If you do have an RC channel and you happen to visit mine and you subscribe and then I subscribe to you and then you just kind of drop me, I don't not to say that I don't appreciate subscribers and people, but it seems like I had a few people where they subscribe to me, I subscribe to them, and then they drop me. And then I don't go back and find who it is. But that's besides the point of this video. I just want you guys to enjoy these videos. Hopefully you do subscribe because it does help. You know, I enjoy putting these videos out for you. You know, I enjoy doing this channel. I don't anticipate making really any money off the channel. I just enjoy the hobby. I want to share things with you guys and deals if I can find them and stuff like this. So a like is appreciated. Please comment below if you like. Just make it family friendly. Just subscribe. I'm gonna subscribe to you guys. I can't watch everybody's videos, but you know, you subscribe to me, I'm typically gonna subscribe to you unless it's a you know, not a family friendly channel or someone that's gonna see, because all my subscriptions are shown to the public, so you know, there are kids, so just kind of be aware of that. That's fine, whatever your channel wants to be, that's fine. I have no issue with that. But besides that, this has been a lot of fun, so I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.